What up, YouTube? We back with another video. It's your boy Anime Galore. Let's talk Boruto versus Naruto, the Genin Showdown that you missed. Now, when you talk about Boruto Uzumaki start as a shinobi, you have to first acknowledge something that a lot of people gloss over. He was never meant to start from the same place as his father did. The moment Boruto was born, he wasn't just the son of the 7th Hokage. He was the direct product of two of the most powerful clans in Konoha, the Uzumaki and the Hyuga. That right there changes everything. He wasn't some kid scourging for acknowledgement like Naruto. He was a child raised in a household where high-level shinobi techniques was the norm, where discipline and tactical thinking were a given. It's a head start that's impossible to ignore, and pretending otherwise does a disservice to the reality of his story. Naruto began with nothing, an orphan shunned by the village, no family to guide him, no secret jutsu passed down, and an academy record that barely scraped the bottom. He was an idiot, but he didn't have the foundation. Let's talk about it. Boruto's starting line was miles ahead. A supportive family, direct training from both parents, and the kind of early exposure to battle theory and chakra discipline that most Genin wouldn't see until years later. And yet, this isn't about Boruto having it easy. If anything, his position comes with its own kind of crushing pressure, because when the whole village already expects greatness from you, anything less feels like failure. Part of Boruto's advantage is something no training regimen alone can replicate: bloodline, inheritance. From the Uzumaki side, he gets that near bottomless stamina and massive chakra pool. From the Hyuga side, he gets precision, discipline, and an instinct for close-range combat that can't be taught to outsiders. Layered on top of that is Minato's tactical genius. Yes, Boruto takes after his grandfather just as much as he does his father. Minato wasn't just fast, he was a thinker. Every move, every teleportation, every kunai through was calculated 3 steps ahead. Boruto shows shades of that in how he reads the battlefield and baits opponents into traps. That's not coincidence, that's heritage. Then there's the influence of Neji Hyuga, a name that still carries weight. Neji's story is a harsh reminder of the Hyuga clan's rigid traditions. He was born into the branch family, forced to protect the main family, even if it meant his own life. And despite being arguably more talented than many of the main branch, he had no choice in his path. His early resentment towards Hinata wasn't personal, it was the system. And while Hinata overcame her own insecurities to become a formidable kunoichi, you can bet she made sure her own firstborn son would never be unprepared the way she once felt. Boruto's early skill set isn't just about raw talent. It's about a mother deliberately ensuring her child would never have to fight uphill the same way she once did. Boruto's talent is undeniable, but so is the training that sharpened it. The anime doesn't dwell on pre-academy training, but think about it logically. On day 1, Boruto and several classmates could already execute jutsu cleanly. That's not something you pick up overnight. That means sparring at home, chakra control drills, weapons practice, all before he ever put on an academy headband. Add to that the household influence of 2 parents who both lived through the 4th grade ninja war, and you have a child whose baseline is already with some chunin struggle to reach. That's a fact. We also have to remember, Boruto isn't just inheriting his father's legacy, he's inheriting his grandfather's genius. Minato was called the Yellow Flash for a reason, but that speed was just one part of his arsenal. His true deadliness came from anticipation. He read fights like a chess game, and Boruto showed the same skill in reading an opponent's habits and exploiting them. And Naruto's stubbornness and Hinata's calm precision, and you get a fighter who can think under pressure, adapt mid-battle, and maintain efficiency over long engagements. This efficiency brings us to the chakra advantage, a factor that's far more important than most casual fans realize. Boruto has the rare combination of Uzumaki stamina and Hyuga control. The Uzumaki's reserve means he can keep fighting long after others burn out, while the Hyuga's precision means he wastes far less chakra in the process. That combination is so rare it's almost unfair. He's OP. Most shinobi lean heavily toward one side, massive reserves but poor control, or tight control but smaller reserves. Boruto has both. This is why he can not only spam shadow clones in a fight, but also pull off high-level, high-cost techniques like his vanishing Rasengan without draining himself into uselessness. It's why he can spar with Jonin-level enemies and still have gas in the tank for follow-up missions. And we've seen the results. Look at his fight against Shijoji, the Mujina bandits leader. This was a seasoned criminal with a forbidden technique that let him impersonate anyone he killed. Dangerous, deceptive, and well above average tuning level. Boruto didn't just win, he dictated the pace. He baited Shijoji into overextending, used clone feints to create openings, and finished without burning through his stamina. Or take his battle with Ao, a former Anbu operative, war veteran, and enhanced cyborg. By any reasonable standard, Ao was high Jonin level. Boruto didn't match him with raw power. He broke him down tactically, turning Ao's own tech against him. That's not luck, that's calculated strategy. His fight with Boro alongside Team 7 shows another side of his readiness. Boro wasn't just strong, he was an inner of the Kara with regenerative abilities and a virus that could incapacitate shinobi within seconds. This was a low Kage tier opponent. Boruto didn't carry the fight alone, of course, but he played a critical role in keeping the pressure on and adapting when Plan A failed. And then there's Momoshiki, a god tier Otsutsuki with power levels so absurd that even the combined Kage had to coordinate to keep up. Boruto wasn't the main damage dealer again, but he was calm enough in the chaos to land the final decisive Rasengan with Naruto's chakra boost. Not only did he land the last blow, Sasuke set him up with the assist, and he still had to manipulate that situation in order to actually land it with his use of his shadow clones, which shows his battle IQ. Naruto and Sasuke was taken out of the fight. Although it was a brief moment, Boruto actually did have to exchange with Momoshiki, and Momoshiki still had an opportunity to deflect that Rasengan that he knew was coming from Boruto. But the battle IQ and the mindset of a shinobi and the way a shinobi fights with the deception, he entirely embodies that. That's not luck. That is actually calculated strategy. Again, but if y'all like this video, definitely hit that follow button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. Leave your favorite comment down in the comment section. Anything that you want to rebut, have any type of contention, or just something that you want to add to it, go ahead and leave your thoughts down there. I will be getting back. Let's start the chatting. Till next time, I'm gone. Peace.